want to give a call like Yahweh, by Shema Mashiach, woman like Yahweh, shout out to the Most High for leading us to another Wednesday night Warriors Bible study class. All praise to the Most High, man. Um, I want to give a shout out to the elect elders that's been pushing the truth for decades and decades, motivating me not to be faint-hearted in the truth and to be a soldier for the Lord, man. All praise to the Most High, man. For the elders, man. I want to give a shout out. Mighty Shalom to the Battle Axes captains. All right, Captain Jerubbaal, Captain Benaniyah, Captain Yahri. Shalom to the Battle Axes captains, man. Give a mighty shalom to all the Battle Axe, the officers and the soldiers, man. That's pushing this truth, man. All right, and not just the Battle Axes, like I say at the beginning of every video, not just the Battle Axes, but our camps that's out here teaching the so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American man that they are the children of Israel, that they are God's chosen, and it's time to come back to our God and to keep His commandments, man. So I want to give a mighty shalom, mighty shout out to our camps, man. That's pushing this truth, man. Bringing out these great lessons, bringing out great classes, edifying the people. All right. Going to camp. All right. Bidding our people to the marriage. All right. But last but not least, I want to give a mighty shalom to all the sisters out here in Israel, man. All these sisters, man. All these mighty sisters that's married and unmarried, that's cooking, cleaning, sewing, just doing whatever they can do. All right, to magnify the ministry of the Most High God, man. All right, just shout out to those sisters that's always trying to reach to the next level of becoming that Proverbs 31 woman, man. Shalom, man. So this lesson, okay, is the name of it is God So Loved the World. I know the thumbnail is a little funny, but I want it to be like that. I made it like that for a reason. All right, going into this mean season, man, we have weird doctrines that's coming out that's putting a division in our nation, man. All right, we trying so hard to seal the elect, and Satan always have his way to come in and try to disrupt things, man. So lately there's been a lot of questions, especially with newer brothers and sisters. Newer brothers and sisters are unsure of what to believe in now. All right. So I'm going to give my breakdown of John chapter 3 and verse 16. I was talking to a brother, and I told him that I would do this class for him, but it's not just for him, but it's for a lot of newer brothers and sisters. And not just newer brothers and sisters, even brothers and sisters that's been in this truth. Like I say, it's always good to have a recap of the things that we've learned, man, because those things will lose you. And the one thing about the things of the scriptures, even the simple things, even the milk, give you reassurance, man. So I'm bringing back this lesson just to reassure us who we are and who salvation is for and who Christ came for, man. All right, with that, I'm gonna dive straight into it. I'm starting off a little bit later than I normally do, so I'm gonna jump into it. Brothers and sisters, this one of them classes with brothers and sisters that don't have the John 3:16 breakdown. You need to be writing these things down, most definitely, man. Like I said, I was talking to a brother, and his Bible wasn't up to par, man. So that's why I'm doing this lesson, man. So we're gonna go straight to it. Let's start off with John chapter 3 and verse 16. Right, we're gonna start off with John chapter 3 and verse 16. Salakia, family. Make sure my Wi-Fi is on. All right. John 3 and 16, it reads, "For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life," man. So, this is one precept, or this is one scripture that we've learned in the Christian church, man, coming up. This is damn near one of the only scriptures that we do know off the top of the head, man. And that's not a coincidence, man. Our oppressors beat this down in our head, knowing that we don't have any true understanding of the scriptures, man. And even they don't really have true understanding of the scriptures, man. All right, the Lord gave understanding to his people, all right? So let's get understanding. It says, "For God so loved the world," okay? So this is one thing that I've learned, especially in the Battle Axes, man. If you want context, if you want to get the context of anything or the subject matter of anything that's going on, start at the beginning of the chapter. All right, especially when you're reading Paul's letters, because those letters are written to a specific group of people. You can always see who Paul is talking to just by going to the going back to the first chapter, man. Not just the first chapter, but the beginning of that letter, man. All right, shalom, shalom, Sister Genesis, shalom, sis. All right, so with John 3:16, let's jump back to, like we always say, what does John 3 and 14 say? All right, but let's see what John chapter 3 and verse 1 says. All right, it says there was a man of the Pharisees named Nicodemus, a ruler of the Jews, man. So it's in St. John chapter 3, this is a conversation between two Jews, man. These are two Jews having a Jew conversation, man. All right, having a Jew conversation. That's just like two mechanics, man. We got a few brothers that's mechanics savvy with cars, and if they're in a mechanic shop and they're having a discussion talking about cars, man, that's the subject, or that's the world that they're living in. They're living in the world of automobiles, of auto mechanics, man. I'm kind of jumping ahead, but the point is, these are two Jews talking, man. There's no other people here. You know, there's no Edomites here. There's no so-called Chinese man here, okay? These are two Jews talking, man. So that's step one of breaking down John 3:16. You can explain these things to your family. This is one key point, okay? Now, let's jump to verse 14. Right before 3 and 16, we'll jump up to St. John chapter 3 and verse 14. Let's see what John chapter 3 and verse 14 say. All right, it says, as Moses lifted up his serpent in the wilderness, even so must the Son of Man be lifted up, man. So the same way, so like, yeah, hey, stop. A damn dog. There you go. All right. So basically, the same way that Moses lifted up the serpent in the wilderness, even must the Son of Man be lifted up, man. All right. So this is quoting out of the Old Testament, man. This is Numbers chapter 21 and verse 8, man. Who did Moses lift the serpent up for? And y'all write that precept there. By John chapter 3 and verse 14, you're going to write Numbers chapter 21 and verse 8, man. A lot of things that's being discussed in the New Testament is coming straight out of the Old Testament. Don't let these Christians tell you that the Old Testament don't matter, because the New Testament is the Old Testament, man. All right, you can't understand or begin to understand the New Testament without being a scholar of the Old, man, and the prophets of old. All right. So who did Moses lift up the brazen serpent to? He lifted it up to the Israelites. All right. No other nation, man. Okay. Now let's read verse 15. It says that whoso believeth in him should not perish, but have eternal life. Okay. Verse 16, for God so loved the world, man. All right. So God so loved the world. What does world mean? Okay. Let's see what world that the Most High love. Okay. I'm going to give y'all this breakdown. All right. The immediate precept that you really want to go to is Isaiah 45 and 17 to show who that world is, man. All right. The things in the New Testament come out of the Old Testament, man. So even right there, John 3:16, there's many precepts that can go here, but make sure you put Isaiah 45 and verse 17 there. And we're going to go there. Isaiah 45 and 17. Like I said, I'm doing this class for newer brothers, and it's a recap for older brothers and sisters as well. Like I say, just to reassure us of sound doctrine, man. All right. Isaiah 45 and verse 17. And it reads, sure, you can ask the question, family first. Sure. All right. Go ahead and ask your question. All right. Isaiah chapter 45 and 17, it reads, but Israel shall be saved in the Lord with an everlasting salvation. Ye should not be ashamed, nor confounded, world without end. All right. It said that's what I was told. Okay. What was you told, family first? It says, can I ask a question? That's what I was told. Well, I hope what I'm breaking down right now is what you were told. Or maybe you mean John 3:16 is talking about God so loved the world, is talking about everybody, but it's not. And so family first, this might be your first time hearing this breakdown, and so you need to be taking notes as well. All right, stop. My damn dog, man. I'm gonna have to put him up out of here, y'all. All right. You said read at top. Okay, family first. I'm gonna read up top one more time, just because you asked. Okay. What on top of John 3:16? It says there was a man of the Pharisee named Nicodemus, a ruler of the Jews. So Nicodemus snuck, he was sneaking to go speak to Christ. So these are two Jews talking about Jewish situations and Jewish issues. All right. So that world in John 3:16, your precept is Isaiah 45:17. But Israel shall be saved in the Lord with the everlasting salvation. You should not be ashamed or confounded, world without end. Right? Now, let's get another precept. Let's get another precept. Let's go to St. John chapter 18 and verse 20. Let's go back to St. John, but go to chapter 18 to verse 20. Let's get another precept. All right. This is the book of St. John, chapter 18 and verse 20. I'm going to start at verse 19. It says, the high priest then asked Yahushua of his disciples and of his doctrine. It says, Yahushua answered him, I spake openly to the world. So the Lord is letting you know that he spake openly to the world, and that world is Israel that we read in Isaiah 45:17. Okay? And you got to remember, he's who asked? It says the high priests, which are Jews, are talking to Christ, which is another Jew. So this is a Jew situation, okay? This is not about the other nations, all right? It says Yahushua answered him and said, and the Yahweh answered him, Salakia, I spake openly to the world, even taught in the synagogue. Because where do you find the Jews at? In the synagogue, man. All right. It says, and in the temple, whether the Jews always resort. So the Lord let you know that world is the world of the Jews, or if you on a more base level, the world of the Israelites, all right? The world of Israel, okay? It says, in a secret have I said nothing. All right. It says, why you skipping me in? Why you skipping my end question? You preaching out of the Bible, but didn't answer me. So I'm gonna tell you, because I'm not gonna play family first. I'm gonna tell you, because right now I ain't trying to cap, but you kind of talking and you typing like you in the damn second grade, man. Not even in the same second graders probably type better than you, or you gotta articulate better than what you're better than what you articulate, man. Because I don't understand anything that you're saying. All right, and anybody else that's in this live can say the same damn thing. It says, "Why skipping my end? You preaching out of the Bible, and the Lord say, speak His words." All right, all right. What's that? First Peter chapter 4, man. All right. It says speak the oracles of God, so I'm going to speak the oracles of the Most High God. All right. So is it true most Israelite camps and elders are Freemasons? No, that's not true. That ain't true. Now I'm gonna tell you this: it is possible that they were Freemasons. All right. But once you come into this truth, you put all that, AKA all that Greek letter stuff, all that damn being an Omega, being a damn Delta, being a Freemason. Once you come into the truth, you put all those things to the side, all right? Because we were taught that those things gave us deeper truth and was knowledge, but that's worldly knowledge, all right? True knowledge is the law, statutes, and commandments, all right? Since I wrote it, I just type it, all praises. So yes, I understood that question, and I hope that I answered it. All right. So we see that world is the world of Israel, man. In fact, let's go to James chapter 4 and verse 4. Let's go to St. James chapter 4 and verse 4. What's false? Family first. And family first, can you prove what you're saying is true through the scriptures? All right. Can you prove? Because I filter everything through the precepts, man. And if you can't, and if you can't bring me scripture, you might as well just hang it up, man. Because you just talking, man. Yes, I am in a camp, man. You watching the live of the Battle Axes, man. Yes, I am. I'm in a camp, and yeah, there's brothers and sisters that may have used to be or was in Freemasonry or in some kind of Greek letter sorority or fraternity or something like that. But once you come to, hey, we got brothers that was Crips and Bloods. They made oaths and, you know, oaths to damn Satan and had to do things. Once you come into the truth, I let Crip Blood, all that Masonic, all that stuff go out of the window, man. All right, all that stuff goes out of the window. Okay, so that's my point. All right, we're not dealing with Freemasons. We ain't dealing with none of that. We're dealing with thus said the Lord. All right, Freemasons can't get us out of this damn captivity, man. All right, Freemasonry cannot get us out of this captivity. Let's get James chapter 4 and verse 4. All right, get James 4 and 4. Real quick. So we breaking down in John 3:16. Okay, I hope y'all are keeping up with me so far. All right. So this is St. James chapter 4 and verse 4. And it reads, ye adulteresses and adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with God? So right here, so how can it say, but see, that's why you got to have the context of John 3:16. Because in John 3:16, it says, for God so loved the world. But right here in James 4 and 4, you see that whoever is the friendship of the world is enmity with God. And it also says, whosoever therefore would be a friend of the world is the enemy of God. So you have to make this make sense. The Lord is not the author of confusion, man. All right. The author is not the author of confusion. All right. Yeah, what do you want? Family first. Why am I going to Luke? Believe that is if you want. Go to Luke. Luke 21 and verse what? And it should prove that Israelites were Freemasons, or that people in camps today are Freemasons or Masonic. All right. Luke 21 and what? I will go there. Luke 21 and what? Give me a verse. I'm not gonna read the whole damn chapter. I'm gonna tell you I have a class to do. All right, and I'm not here for filing and damn games, man. And I'm just being straight up. Luke 21 and verse what? And we can go there. All right. And you kind of disrespectful. You coming up here cursing, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm about to just ignore you, man. All right, and continue to bring out my class, man. Start at what, man? And start at man, brother, kind of on Google, trying to kind of on Chat GPT, and trying to prove that the Israelites were Masons, man. That's folly and that's madness, man. Get this scripture real quick for this brother, man. Luke chapter 21 and verse 8. It says, and the other disciples came in a little ship, for they were not far from the land, but as it were 200 cubits, dragging the nets with fishes. How does this prove that the Israelites are Freemasons, man? All right. Luke 21 and 8. Oh, that's John 21 and 8. Salakia. My bad. Because I was in the book of John. St. Luke chapter 21. Let's see if the Israelites were Freemasons, man. All right. Luke 21 and verse 8. And this is folly, man. This is madness. I don't know why I'm even participating in this. All right. And it says, and he said, take heed that you be not deceived, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, and the time draweth near. Go eat not that after them. Okay. So this is just Christ saying, beware of false Christ, man. All right. And you can get that in Matthew chapter 24. The Lord break that down. Especially in the last days, there will be many false Christs, man, or people that are claiming to be Christ himself. Okay. So, what's your point? What is your point? How does Luke chapter 21 explain that the Israelites are Freemasons, man? All right. Okay, he said keep reading. I'm just keep reading. It says, but when you should hear of wars and commotions, be not terrified, for these things must come first to pass. But the end is not but by and by. Okay? It says, then said he unto them, nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom shall rise against kingdom, and shall be great earthquakes, and shall be great earthquakes shall be in diverse places, and famines, and pestilences, and fearful sights, and great signs shall they be from heaven. Okay, so this is going into the end time and the end of the world. All right, it's going into seditious. It's going into, what do you call it? When the government shut down everything, what is it called? Like, you got to be in the house at a certain time. It's going into that. All right, it's going into damn nuclear bombs. It's going into World War III, man. What is your point, and what does this have to do with Freemasonry, man? All right, so that's what I'm saying, man. People get on here. It was just all kind of folly and damn madness, man. Yeah, Con Moses, the messenger, man. All right, we got Brother Azariah. Yeah. So from this point on, all right, I'm gonna let my brothers in this chat deal with you, man, and I'm gonna let them eat you up, man, because you like work and you come in here proud, man. All right, and you taking my mind off of the lesson that I'm trying to bring out, man. All right, so I'm gonna let my brothers handle you, because right now you just making yourself look like you don't know what you're talking about, man. All right, let's go. So we're doing a John 3:16 breakdown. In fact, one of my brothers just came in, brother Keith just came in, and me and him were talking. So that was the brother that I was talking about earlier, y'all. Brother Keith up in here. All right, brother Keith up in here, man. All right, so let's get back to the John 3:16 breakdown. If God so loved the world and he loved everybody, why in James 4:4 says, ye adulterers, ye adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of this world is enmity with God? Okay, and that doesn't really make sense, man. So world has to mean something else, man. All right, world must mean something else, man. All right, let's get another precept. So let's break down. Now we're gonna break down this word world, man. Let's go to Hebrews chapter 1. Let's go to Hebrews chapter 1 and verse 2, man. So this is a precept by John 3:16. This is another one that you write down by that. All right, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna bring out so many precepts. You might not be able to fit them all right there, but this is one that I want y'all to put by y'all John 3:16. All right, Hebrews chapter 1 and verse 2. All right, and it reads, hath in these last days spoken unto us by his Son, whom he have appointed heirs of all things, by whom also he made the worlds, 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 plural. So it shows right here that the Lord has made many worlds. There's more than one world, man. And Israel is one of those worlds. Israel is a world on its own that we read in Isaiah 45:17. So when you read John 3:16, Israel shall be saved. You know what I'm saying? With the everlasting salvation. All right. God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. He only gave his only begotten son to the Israelites. Okay. There's many worlds. So this is one precept that's proved there's many worlds. It's Hebrews chapter 1 and verse 2. I'm going to read it one more time. It says, hath in these last days spoken unto us by his son, whom he hath appointed heirs of all things, by whom also he made the worlds. So you have to discern. So the world in John 3:16 is not the same world that you're reading about in James chapter 4 and verse 4. Those are two different worlds, man. All right. Let's get another precept, man. Let's get also, I want y'all to write this by y'all, John 3:16 too. These are all ones when I first came to the truth. I made sure I wrote these down because you want to prove to people, to your family members, the Lord made more than one world, and this is the world of Israel. Okay, so that Hebrews 1 and 2. Another good one is Psalms chapter 90 and verse 2. This is a good precept, man. Psalms 90 and 2. All right, so let's get there. Damn, man, you tweaking. Family first. You just putting stuff in the chat, man, just randomly, and you can't even break them down. All right. Let's get Psalms chapter 90 and verse 2. All right, and it reads, before the mountains were brought forth, or ever thou hast formed the earth and the world. Did y'all catch that? It says, before the mountains were brought forth, or ever thou hast formed the earth and the world. So it shows you right there. We think of the world as like this big ass globe. We think as when we look at the earth, we think if that's just the world. No, there's many worlds within the earth. That's my point. The Lord made the earth and the world. The earth and the world are two different things, man. Every time you hear world, don't think about this big planet, so-called spirit that we live on, man. All right. That's not the world, that's the earth. So there's a distinction between the earth and the world. And we know there is one earth, but there are many worlds. Okay? So that's why I'm giving y'all that precept, man. Oh, family first, you don't want to go to Romans, nowhere in Romans, man. Nowhere in Romans, man. I am a biblical scholar, man. Okay? You just, like I say, like a damn child, man. All right. Let's get another world precept, man. Let's get Hebrews chapter 11 and verse 3, man. So y'all brothers and sisters, write these down. But like I say, because all these precepts you won't be able to write by John 3:16, but write them down, and then later on you can go back over them and discern which ones that fits you best to break that down. All right. But these are direct precepts to break. All of them are direct precepts to break down John 3:16. Everything that I'm giving y'all now at first. Okay. This is Hebrews chapter 11 and verse number 3. It says, through faith, we understand that the worlds, you see that? The worlds, worlds, the worlds were framed by the word of God, so that the things which are seen were not made of things which do appear. So there's a different thing between the earth and the world. The Lord made one earth, but he made many thousands of worlds. There's thousands upon thousands of worlds, man. Okay? You have, like I said, Isaiah 45:17, you have the world of Israel. Hell, you even have the world of Islam. You have the world of Christianity, where the Christians dwell at. All right? That's what they're into. That's their world. All right? You have the world of football. When you enter to the NFL and the what's that? The NCAA, these college leagues. That's the world of football. That's what you're into, man. All right? When you go to we're talking about baseball. Baseball has its own world. Hell, if you go to San Antonio, there's a Sea World. There's a Sea World in San Antonio, man. All right, use the music park. You go, and it has a sea creature theme, man. All right. In fact, if you lived in the ocean, man, all right, or not even lived in the ocean, if you were one of those people that's on one of those tankers, you on one of those rigs for months, man. That's your world, man. That's the world that you're living in. That's what you know, and that's what you're an expert in. Hell, you have the music world, man. When you deep into music, and then even within music, there are worlds inside of music. There are worlds within worlds. What are some of the worlds that's within music? All right, you have the rap world. All right, you have country music. Okay, you have rock and roll. You have worlds within worlds, man. All right. And we just prove this through the scripture. So when they say John 3:16, God so loved the world, what world is he talking about? And you go to Isaiah chapter 45, verse 17, the world of Israel. Okay. But I'm going to give y'all more precepts to bag these things up. All right. So like I said, we're going back over this lesson to we want to have a solid, strong foundation on the doctrine that we stand on, man. Because right now it's chaos and madness in Israel. And I noticed since this weird ass doctrine came out that all nations can be saved, people looking at John 3:16 and they just lose their damn mind. Everything they got proof of, it goes out the window, man. All right. So the scriptures give us comfort and it assures us, man. That's why it's good to go back over the milk. All right. To keep us stable, man. So we're not tossed to and fro, man. All right, let's get another precept. Let's go to Esther's, man. Let's go to the editions of Esther, chapter 10, man. All right. So this is not a direct precept for that. So this is one I wouldn't write it in my Bible, but you can kind of write it down on your paper. All right. Let's go to the editions of Esther, man. The Dishes of Esther, chapter 10 and verse 10. Okay, so keep this in mind. It says, let us oppress the poor righteous man, and let us not spare the widow, nor reverence the ancient gray hairs of the age, man. All right, so like it, y'all. Hold on. I'm in Wisdom of Solomon. I'm in Wisdom of Solomon. So like it. Esther chapter 10 and verse 10. It reads, therefore, had he made two lots. The Lord has made two lots. Okay? It says, one of the people of God, which are the Israelites. We are the people of God. So there's one lot for the people of God. Or there's one world for the people of God. That's another way you can use lot. All right? So there's one lot for the people of God and another for all the Gentiles, man. All right? So there are two lots, man. There's two lots. The Lord specifically, we can get Deuteronomy chapter 32 and verse 8 and many other precepts, man. It's always been like that. The Lord has always made a division between the Israelites and the other nations, man. All right. John chapter 3 and verse 16, you jump up to John 3 and 1, you see these are two Jews talking about Jew things, man. All right. It has nothing to do with the other nations, man. Right? All right. So the Lord has made two lots. It says one for the people of God and another for all the Gentiles, man. All right. So y'all keep these things in mind, man. All right. So there's one destiny, all right, for the Israelites, and there's one for the Gentile. There's two separate lots, man. All right. So that's just a sideboard precept. I don't put that by your John 3:16. But let's get Acts chapter 2. Let's get Acts chapter 2 and verse 1. Let's go back to Acts chapter 2 and verse 1. We're gonna break down this John 3:16, and we breaking down wicked, evil doctrines, man. And y'all stay assured, because this is the thing, man. A lot of us, we came to this truth, man. It uplifted us, knowing that we're better than these heathen, and knowing that Christ is gonna get payback for what these nations have done to us. And now we're hearing, really that what y'all learned for all these damn years, it really don't mean that. God love the world. He love everybody. And now we have to teach the nations how they can be saved too. And that's madness in this folly, man. All right, and that's unjust. All right, and our God is a just God, man. Let's go to Acts chapter 2. Acts chapter 2 and verse number 1. It says, and when the day of Pentecost was fully come, they were all with one accord in one place. And suddenly there came a sound from heaven as a rushing mighty wind, and it filled all the house where they were sitting, man. All right. And it says, oh my goodness. And there appeared unto them cloven tongues like as a fire, and sat upon each of them. Oh man. Got lost somewhere. I got the wrong precept right here, guys. So like you, let me see. Let's go to John chapter 17 and verse 9. I'm just gonna keep it basic. Salaki, y'all. Salaki, family. Salaki. Let's go to St. John chapter 17 and verse 9. St. John, Salaki, chapter 17 and verse 9, man. All right. And it reads, I pray for them. I pray not for the world, but for them which thou hast given me, for they are thine, man. So right here, the Lord says, I love the world. Once again, this is another example where the Lord say, I love the world. All right. But pray not for the world. I'm not with the world, but I love the world. What does that mean? Because there's many worlds, man. So what world is the Lord talking about right here? I'm gonna ask brothers in the chat, brothers and sisters. When we're reading St. John 17, verse 9, what world is the Lord talking about? I'm gonna read it. So this is training y'all to when you see certain words to be able to discern the context of what that word is going into. All right. Sometimes words, Gentiles, that word is interchangeable. It could mean Israelites or it could mean the heathen nations. All right. The word world, it could mean the world of the nations, or it could mean the word Israel. So there's certain words that's interchangeable. All right. And I'm trying to train y'all mind to be able to discern these things. So I'm gonna read it. I pray for them. I pray not for the world, but for them which thou hast given me, for thine or for they or thine. So what world is it talking about? What world is it talking about here? All right. In John chapter 17 and verse 9. All right, the world in the verse is talking about the heathens. That's right. Brother Keith got it. All right. So right here it's talking about the world of the heathens, man. That's why the Lord say, pray not for that world. No. Don't pray for that world. Let me see what cheerleader got. Since I be forgetting your real name since they changed up the thing. It says it is big. It is big back. Is it big back to ask God for a special type of food to pop up? Sis, I'm not understanding your question. Said, is it big back? Oh, is it big back? All right, to ask God for a specific type of food to pop up. What do you mean you want a specific type of food to pop up, sis? Like you mean like magically? You know what you want the food to fall out the sky like manna? Like what do you mean? All right, is it big back? I mean, because if you want to be honest, that can be a little big backish. I ain't gonna lie, it can be a little big backish and kind of vain to ask the Lord for, Lord, I wish a hamburger pop. Lord, please let this hamburger just pop up right here. Now, I understand if you're starving, all right, you had eaten in a few days, okay, I get it. No, there's nothing wrong with asking the Lord to feed you, all right, which he's going to do that anyways. All right, but yeah, if you already ate and you just craving a certain dish, Lord, please, Lord, let this box of M&Ms just pop up. Yes, that is big backish, sis, and I'm just being honest with you. All right, and that is, it's kind of vain. Okay. Shalom, soldier, you call, shalom. All right. Damn, man, this damn dude still going, man. Talk about Psalms 19 and 104. You know what? I'm finna go to Psalms 119 and 104. I'm just curious to see what the hell this dude talking about, man. Just, yeah, you shouldn't deal with bugged out ass people, man. All right. Psalms 19, 119 and 104. It says, through thy precepts I get understanding, therefore I hate every false way. And that's why I speak the oracles of the Most High God, man. That's why 1 Peter 4 and verse 11 through 12, man. All right, we speaking the oracles of God. All right, that way, therefore we hate every false way, just like this false doctrine saying that the worlds can be saved, that not the worlds, but all these people can be saved. Everybody can be saved. Okay. Cheerleader says, it is good as pops. I used to have a college and they ran out of beer bags and I wanted one so bad and I asked. Yeah, sis, that's kind of asking the Lord things in vain. Okay. Linda's lollies. Yeah, that's kind of asking in vain. All right. Because you're not starving. You're like, Lord, please let this food. Now, you can go and look for your certain foods. You can go online and look for it, order it. All right. And there's nothing wrong with that. But just to pop up and fall out of the sky like that, yeah, that's kind of vain. That's kind of tempting the Lord. All right. First, family first. I'm not going to no more of your precepts, man, because you just random as hell. All right. So let's get back to breaking down this John chapter 3 and verse 16. All right. Salvation is not for everybody, man. All right. In this world is the world of Israel, man. So we have to bring out the milk just to reestablish us and just to reassure our minds that salvation, I don't want you to go to work and, I don't want to start feeling sorry for these heathen, man. That's another point of me bringing out this class. It's brothers that need these precepts. That's the number one reason. But then I don't want us to start. We've been so mighty and so strong in this truth. And now all of a sudden, people wanting us to feel sorry for these damn heathen, man. No, we ain't rolling like that, man. We're lions. All right. And we're rebuilding the temple. All right. And we have to be stern and steadfast in doctrine in order to build this damn temple, man. All right. And we don't need these heathen to help us to build our temple, man. Like when you read the book of Nehemiah, man. Nehemiah, yeah, we don't. They, yeah, can I come help? They always want to come help when they see us doing something, man. All right. Every time they see us building or doing something, they want to join in with it, man. And as soon as they join, and as soon this damn Psalms chapter, I'm trying not to go on a rant, but that's Psalms chapter 55, man. In verse 20 on down, man. They just want to take your place, man. And they'll do anything to take your place. They want the blessings that we have. They want our covenants, but they don't want to deal with us in these curses, man. All right. When was the last time you seen 1 million white people marching and protesting when our people getting shot down in the damn street and going through these curses? You don't see it, man. You don't see it, man. I can understand if you seen 1 million white people. I'm talking about going against Esau for our cause. You've never seen that ever, man. So why in the hell would you want to give them our blessings? I don't understand that. All right. Christ came for the Israelites. Christ loved the world of Israel is my point. All right. But let's keep going. Let's get the next precept, y'all. Let's get 1 John chapter 2, man. I'm just giving y'all a few world precepts. Every time this word pop up, it don't mean the same thing every time, man. And that's my point, man. I'm gonna lift this dog out because he picks. I'm gonna give him a whipping in front of y'all in a minute. Get out of here. Get. Yeah, he was gonna get a whooping. My dog be acting bad when class be going on, man. All right. So what was it? Where we at? 1 John. Let's get the book of 1 John, chapter 2. 1 John chapter 2 and verse number 15. All right. And it reads, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. So this is even furthermore proof that John 3:16 has to be talking about something specific. There's a specific world that it is going into, man. All right. It says, no whipping dog, let him learn what he's like. Yeah, I'm gonna show that one. Yeah, sis, because man, my dog back. You don't understand. It's spiritual. It's spiritual, man. My dog get a spirit in him. Every time I start class, he be doing the most. All right. So it says, boy, you stuck on John 3:16. All right. I'm trying not to call you an idiot, but the class is based on John 3:16. That's what the class is going over. So focus. Family first. Go family first. You need to get a pen and a pencil, and you need to be writing, man. You need to be writing and stop scoffing. You need to learn something, man. If you so, and I can tell that you so-called black. I can tell you're a so-called black man or a woman. I can't tell if you're a man or a woman, but I know that you're an Israelite for damn sure. I know my people's spirits, man. All right, but you need to be getting a damn pen and paper, and you need to be like, I'm breaking down John 3:16 and trying to give you the understanding. All right. It says, bro, if they don't know John 3:16, bro, I'm a man. Well, man, you acting like a damn woman, man. You acting like a woman. You act effeminate, brother. So you need to man up, bro. All right. Well, brother, if you know John 3:16, just get out of the chat and let everybody else learn, man. Because I'm gonna tell you, man. Because what you're doing right now is wicked. And the Lord will judge you for what you're doing. All right. Because you turn the sheep from learning, man, with folly and madness. If you already know John 3:16, brother, get out of the damn chat room, man. All right. Yeah, he is tender. That's what I'm saying, brother Keith, man. Tender and delicate. I know that this is an Israelite, man. I'm gonna say this is why I don't kick people out, because sometimes the Lord manifests these spirits just to show us the curses that we under. I bet if I was a so-called white man, he wouldn't be sitting up scoffing. He'd be like, yes, sir. What else, master? Teach me, master. But because I'm a black man, it's like, oh, this is just a nigga. I hate that this nigga know this Bible. This nigga. But that's all part of the curse. You don't even know me. All right. But that's all part of the curses. So the Lord give us examples of these spirits, man. All right. So let's go back to it. John chapter 1 and verse 1. Y'all tell me which world that this is. All right. It says, 1 John. So like 1 John chapter 2 and verse 15. It says, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. Okay. It says, for all that are in the world, the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes and the pride of life is not of the Father, but is of the world. What world is this, man? What world is this talking about? Is this talking about the world of Israel? Would you read this scripture talking about the world, and could you put that? Could you merge that with John 3:16? No, they are two opposites. They are polar. All right, they are polar, man. Yes, Brother Keith, you're right. It's talking about the heathen nations. The Lord said, because they're the ones that teach us the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes. All right. It teaches us the damn buffets. Eat as much as you want to. All right, we're gonna get Thanksgiving. Eat till you throw up. All right, the lust of the eyes, lust of the flesh, man. It teaches us sex. It makes us super sensitive. It desensitizes us to sex, man. All right, everything you see is sexual to where you think that it's normal, man. And that's the world that we're living in. That's this wicked world. Then this is the world of Esau, man. The world that we're living in right now, not the earth, but the world that's within the earth right now, the majority of it, all right, is the world of Esau, man. Let's get Job chapter 9 and verse 24. This is just another precept I just thought of, all right? Let's prove it. All right. Job chapter 9 and verse 24, it says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? When we grew up in our school, we flip through the textbooks. We just see these white faces. Damn, everybody white. The forefathers white. President's white. Oh, Christopher Columbus, he's white. We have to damn learn his damn name and take the damn test. All right, man, because this is their world. This is their wicked world. They molded this. This world wasn't always like this. It was a point in time that this world was ours, man. We ruled the earth, and it was our world, man. Because it was all about the so-called melanated person at that time, man. The Israelites at one point in time, man. Okay, especially during the rule of King Solomon, man. All right. It says he covered the faces of the judges thereof. Man, that's why Christ is white, because they said, all right, this is our world now. Well, we're finna bring you into our world. We're finna bring you to another dimension. All right. Everything you see is gonna be white. When you see God, he's gonna be white. All right. And that's the world that we're living in right now. So this is the world of Esau. I got a precept for that later on. All right. So yeah, that's good, Keith. That's talking about the world of the heathen. Okay. Talking about the world of the heathen. Let's go to Acts chapter 17 and verse 6, man. I hope this is the right precept in Acts. I don't know what I was pulling earlier in Acts. All right. Acts chapter 17. All right. Let's get Acts chapter 17 and verse. All in Revelation. It's lucky, y'all. Acts chapter 17, y'all. And we're going to start at verse 6, okay? It's lucky, y'all. This Bible here, they play tricks on you. Acts chapter 17 and verse number 6. And it reads, and when they found them not, they drew Jason and certain brethren unto the rulers of the city, crying, these that have turned the world upside down, come hither also. All right. So this is going into the 12 disciples, and it's going into Jason, man. All right. And when they when they had captured them, all right, it says they turned the world upside down. And that's what we're doing right now. We're turning Esau's world upside down. The same thing that the disciples are doing and they're getting accused of, they were crying out, hey, these are the niggas right here. They snatching them up. These are the niggas right here that's turning the world upside down. Talking about that they're the kings of the earth. Talking about Christ is black. All right. Talking about everybody's going into damn slavery, man. Talking about all the nations are going into slavery. All right. Talking about the nation's children are going to be dashed to damn stones, man. All right. When we're turning the world upside down right now, we're doing the same thing that the disciples are talking about. What world is it talking about here? Here it's talking about the world of these heathen, man. Mainly the world of Esau, man. Right now we're turning the world upside down, man. Okay. So right here it's talking about the world of the heathen. So let's go back to John 3:16 with all that understanding. I just have to hammer that thing down good, man, into y'all minds, man. Now, when we read John 3:16, we have all this understanding now of the of earth and world and how there are many different worlds. Okay, we're reading St. John chapter 3. This is Nicodemus. When you start at verse 1, there's Nicodemus and Christ. This whole chapter is just Nicodemus and Christ talking, man. All right. Well, 3 through right. This is Nicodemus and Christ talking, man. These are two Jews talking. So they talk, they just face to face and they talking. All right. And Christ said, "For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son, that whosoever believe in him should not perish, but have everlasting life." So that world is the word of Israel. The direct precept, have in your Bible, Isaiah 45:17. Okay. Now let's break down this whosoever, man. Because this is really the last part of this lesson, man. Now we have to break down this whosoever, man. Okay? How do we break down the whosoever? Is there anybody in the chat that know how to break down whosoever? Okay? Because this is not talking about everybody, man. Is there anybody that know a precept that you can go to break down the whomsoever, man? Anybody got that precept? All right, I'm gonna go ahead and give it to y'all. Okay, so also by St. John chapter 3 and verse 16, you're gonna write down Acts chapter 2 and verse 21 through 22. By John 3:16, this is another precept you're gonna write by John 3:16. Acts 2 and 21 through 22, and it tells you who that whosoever is. All right. So let's go there. Let's go there. Acts chapter 2 and verse number, we're gonna start at verse 21. All right. Acts chapter 2 and verse number 21. And it reads, "And it shall come to pass that whomsoever shall call on the name of the Lord shall be saved." All right. A lot of Christians, they'll stop right there. But let's see what happens when you keep reading. Okay. It says, "Ye men of Israel, hear these words." Okay. Let me read it over. Let me read it all together now. "And it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord shall be saved. Ye men of Israel, hear these words." It didn't say ye men of China, ye men of Japan, ye men of East India. All right. It didn't say ye men of these damn Arab nations. Okay. It says ye men of Israel, man. So the whosoever are the Israelites. That's just like if we're all in one room. Okay. Let's just say that we're all in one room. And it's like 10 of us in this room. Okay. And I say, "Hey, whosoever want a slice of pizza, you can have as much as you want." Am I talking to the people that's outside? Am I talking to the people that's next door? No, I'm talking to the people that's within my house or that's within this room. That's what I'm saying. There's an audience whom I'm speaking to, man. So that's how you break down the whomsoever, man. The whomsoever are the men and the women and the children of Israel. All right. Let's get one more in Acts while we're in Acts. Let's go to Acts chapter 13 verse 23. Acts chapter 13 and verse number 23. And it reads, "Of this man's seed have God, according to his promise, raised unto Israel a Savior." Not the whole world. Well, the world of Israel, but not everybody on the earth. Okay. It says, "have raised unto Israel a Savior," Yahweh. Verse 24 is the point. It says, "When John had first preached before his coming, the baptism of repentance to all the people of Israel," man. Okay. So baptism were even that. Okay. It was for the Israelites, man. This whole book is for the Israelites and by the Israelites, man. Okay. So that's one. It don't say whomsoever, but it's just the fact. It says 24. John had first preached before his coming, baptism of repentance to all, because it says to all. That's just like saying whomsoever. It says to all people of Israel. Whomsoever hear this word, ye men of Israel, hear these words, man. Right? It says go ahead and put your story in real quick. You can go ahead and type it in, and then I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna look at it because we down there at the end of the class. So yeah, I can take your story real quick. Damn, you already had it ready. Damn, sis, you had a story for real. So damn, sis, you got 3 damn paragraphs. All right, but I will go back to that. But let's finish this class first. All right. So let's go to 2nd Ezra chapter 6, man. This is just a little lesson, just a little quick John 3:16 breakdown. Like I said, I just want to reassure my brothers and sisters, especially that don't have these precepts, to write these precepts down. And I'm telling you, it's gonna boost your confidence back up on who salvation is for, man. Because I'm telling you, it's getting crazy out here, man. And y'all can't be shaken by these damn wicked people out here, selling out for damn money, man. Or just whatever the hell their damn lust is, man. Whatever the hell their damn lust and their damn desire is, man. Or whatever sin that they damn dealing in to even do something like that, man. All right. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 6. All right. And this is verse number 7. All right. And it reads, Then answered I and said, What shall be the part asunder of times? Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that follows? Okay. And it says, And he said unto me, From Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born, of him Jacob have held first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world. See, this is a precept that y'all can use also, man. Yeah, you can put it by your John 3:16, but don't let it be the first one you pull with John 3:16. You always want to bring Isaiah 45:17 and other precepts to support this one. Verse 9, it says, For Esau is the end of the world. So the end of the world is that world that's in James 4:4, that world that the Lord has enmity with. That world that the Lord say, I don't pray for the world. He's talking about the world of Esau. Okay? Right here in verse 9, it says, For Esau is the end of the world. All right? And Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth, man. So right now we're fading out of Esau's world, and our kingdom is slowly getting built up, and theirs is slowly getting taken down, man. So we're crossing back over into the world of Israel. Right now, in fact, we're already in the world of Israel. The moment that you decided, hey, you realize, hey, I'm an Israelite. Hey, I'm a damn king. These damn heathen are my damn slaves. In fact, they're not just my slaves, but they're my enemies, man. These people are actually my enemies. The Lord's told me, all right, in Psalm chapter 83, that these people are my enemies and many other precepts, man. Many other precepts, man. These people are actually my enemy. Damn, that's why they treat me like that. And when you start to get the understanding, you start keeping the commandments, you start going to the damn feast days, man. Now you're in the world of Israel. That's that world that the Lord is coming back to save. Those that's keeping his commandments. Those that are living like an Israelite. Those that know that they are Israel, man. That's the world that the Lord is coming back for, man. All right. So Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of that follows, man. That's a precept I love to bring out during the John 3:16 class. Let's jump down to verse 54, man. Let's jump down to verse 54, which you're going to read down. It says, All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes, man. Now, in this context, all right, I ain't gonna lie, now, in this context, when Israel said that, Lord, what you made the world for our sakes. Now, this world is going into the earth, man. This particular world is going into the earth. Because the Lord made the earth for us, and he made the heathen for us. The heathen and the nations are for us too. They are our possession, man. So y'all keep that in mind. These people are not our friends, man. These people are not our friends. We're not teaching them salvation. We're not joining hand with the damn enemy, man. We're not having them coming in to infiltrate our to infiltrate the process of us building and repairing the breaches of our walls, man. No, man. This is for us, man. Why can't Negroes why can't we just have something for us, man? They take everything, I'm trying not to cuss. They take everything that we do, they take it. I mean, they take it, man. They don't even ask, man. They some way that they're crafty and they find some way to damn steal it from you, man. When it comes to rap music, they take it, man. It pissed me off. I saw something with talking about, it was a story about Eminem on how he had Kendrick Lamar in the studio, and he told all the Kendrick Lamar people to leave because he had to see if he was the best, to see if Kendrick was was he good like that, or like did Kendrick have a ghost writer? Like he's the fucking excuse my language, man, but it made me go there. You a damn culture vulture, man. Man, this is ours, man. Who are you to test this damn man? It's our people that develop these things, man. But they take it and they use it like that. And then they so damn proud, like they the ones that came up with it, man. You see, they damn jock our style, man. They jock everything we do. I saw this other TV show. It was a cooking show. Y'all probably seen clips on TikTok or Instagram. It was a cooking show. And this is Korean woman. It was a Korean chef. She was like, yeah, Korean fried chicken is the best fried chicken in the world. This is what this damn Korean, this is what this heat is saying. Korean fried, now you can read where that came from us, man. When you read Leviticus chapter 2, man. Fried chicken, that comes from the Lord. The Lord taught us how to fry chicken and how to prepare it, man. All right? And how to damn flour, you cut the meat to pieces and you flour it up, you mingle it with flour, and then you damn mingle it with oil, and you drop it into the fryer, man. But anyways, let me finish my story. This Korean woman, Korean fried chicken is the best. Now, it was an Edomite. The Lord put it on the spirit of this Edomite to be like, and he shut this damn Korean woman down. But yeah, do you know why Korean fried chicken is so good? Because the American GIs that were there during the Korean War, the American black GIs that were there, taught your people how to fry chicken. I'm talking about this Edomite shut this Korean woman down, man. And he had an attitude too with it, man. The Lord put it on his heathen spirit, man. All right. So all praises to the Most High for that, man. All right. I'm gonna read Moses' precept. It says Baruch 4:5-6. It says, "Be of good cheer, my people, the memorial of Israel. You were sold to the nations, not for your destruction." This is one of my favorite precepts. Not for your destruction, but because you will move God to wrath, you will deliver unto the enemies, man. You see that? The nations are, that's a great precept. The nations are our enemies, man. All right, we're not teaching them salvation, but we are giving them their judgment. The Lord did tell us to give them their judgment, man. Okay, no salvation. It's a wicked thing. Okay, salvation for the heathen, they can be saved. You got a damn picture of these damn you got heathens with crowns and stuff coming. The damn thumbnail got heathens with crowns, man. No, Christ taking the damn crowns, man. Nah, Christ is finna humble all these nations, man. Ain't no damn crowns, man. Right? Ain't no heathen walking up with no damn crown on the damn head, man. All right, we're gonna have all the crowns, man. Let me get that. What's that Wisdom of Solomon, man? I want to get that. Now I said, damn. Let me get that. What's that? What is that? Salakia, y'all. Salakia. And I love this precept. I ain't put it in so long. I hadn't put it in a while. But man, Christ is gonna be giving us crowns, man. He's gonna be taking the crowns off their heads and putting them on our heads, man. All right. Damn, what is that precept, y'all? Salakia. Let me find this precept real quick. Let me find it real quick. It's right here. It's right. I'm looking at it. It's right here. It's in 2nd Ezra chapter 2, man. Let me see. I gotta find it though real quick. Okay, this is 2nd Ezra chapter 2 and verse 42. It says, I Esdras saw upon the Mount Zion a great people whom I could not number, and they all praised the Lord with songs. And in the midst of them was a young man of high stature, taller than all the rest, man. So this is Christ, taller and bigger than everybody in the kingdom, all right? It says, and upon every one of their heads, he set crowns, man. How are we going to have crowns on, and we the rulers of the earth, but we equal to, but they coming to, hey, we got a crown too, but we're going to give y'all some stuff. And we got our crown. Now, you ain't going to have no damn crown, man. These nations ain't having no damn crowns, man. These nations are not equal to us, man. So I just want to keep that fire in the Israelites. No, y'all don't be bamboozled, all right, or beguiled by people saying that all nations are going to be saved, man. I just want to read, and this is the last time in a while. After this, I'm supposed to let it go. I really haven't done a class like that on it yet, so I guess this is that class, man. John 3:16 is a good class to do on it, man. All right, but let's go back. Let's go back to 2nd Ezra, chapter 16, man. Let's go to Salaki was at 2nd Ezra chapter 6. Salaki. Let's go back to 2nd Ezra chapter 6 and let's finish that out. All right. My bad. I went just kind of went off a little bit. 2nd Ezra chapter 6. Let's start at verse 54. Let's start at 55. And it says, and for this, let's start at 54. It says, and after these, Adam also, whom thou hast made a Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen. You see, that's the additions of Esther 10 and 10 right there. Those are the two lots. It's always two lots. And they're different worlds, man. All right, when you read John 3:16. All right. And then you jump on to James 4 and 4. That's another word. That's another lot or like another world, man. Okay. The Lord make divisions all in the Bible, man. That's my point. All right. It says, of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen. All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes. For the other people, which have also come from Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing, but like unto spittle, like unto spit, man. It says, and has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth out of a vessel, man. So the other nations are like a drop of water that just fall on the ground, a little small speck. You don't care nothing about it. All right. It says, and now, O Lord, behold, these heathen, which have ever been reputed as nothing, have begun to be lords over us, and to devour us. But we thy people, whom thou hast called thy firstborn, the only begotten and fervent lover, are given unto their hands. If the world now be made for our sakes, because like Lord, you said that the world was made for our sakes. All right. But if the world were made for our sakes, all right, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world? How long shall this endure, man? And that's the same thing we ask, Lord, how long is this going to take? But you know what? We have to keep enduring and keep keeping these commandments. And you know what? We can't open the door up to our damn enemies, man. We can't open the door to our enemies. It's hard enough trying to gather Israel, let alone letting the damn heathen come in just to be wicked, man. All right, I ought to get Sirach chapter 12 and verse 10, man. People wicked, man. All right, just like iron rusted, man. But yet it ain't. Let me just get it, man. Let me just get it real quick. I don't want to butcher it. Let's get Sirach chapter 12 and verse 10 real quick, y'all. I'm just adding precepts in, and since I'm gonna still get your story, it's kind of long, cheerleader, but I'm gonna try to go back and touch it. All right. Sirach chapter 12, verse 10. And this is why you can't invite the other nations in with us, man. And be teaching us, man. And be having them all in your damn congregation, man. All right. It says, never trust thy enemy. It ain't just talking about Esau, man. It's talking about all these nations, but chiefly Esau. Chiefly Esau. All right. Yeah, that's the precept, Moses. It says, never trust thy enemy, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness, man. So, you know, over time, iron rusts over time. It might be all shiny now. It might rust in 3 days when you see its true colors. It might rust in 3 months when you see its true colors. It might not rust for damn 6 years. It might take 6 years to see that rust, but that rust coming, man. That damn rust coming. How in the hell are we supposed to be joining hand in hand with these people and teaching them? They are not our friends. They're our enemies, man. We have to stay away from these damn people, man. We can't trust none of them, man. None of them. Yeah, the Lord, when you read Proverbs, what's that, 16 and verse 7, yeah. But if your ways are pleased to the Lord, he will make your enemies be at peace with you, though, which is true. Okay? But they still your servant, man. These are your future slaves. You can't be soft-hearted, man. And I'm trying not to curse, man. But I tend to get out weak. All of a sudden, you know, Israel got weak and effeminate, man. And turned back into soft-spoken. Israel turned back into soft-spoken damn Joel Osteen preachers, man. Hey, man, we warriors, man. Right? Let's keep reading. It says, though he humble himself and go a crouching, yet take good heed and be aware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away, man. You see that? Hey, man, that rust is going to come back. Man, y'all can trust these damn heathen if you damn want to. The Lord, man, the Lord say, who's going to pity a snake charmer, man? The Lord say, who's going to pity a snake charmer? You see, it's a pit of snakes. Let's go try to save these snakes. Yeah, they can be saved. Come on, y'all. Let's get together. Yeah, come on. Let's get together. Man, that's weak, man. It's just, come on, man. Y'all brothers and sisters, y'all stay grounded, man. Because we are almost out of this thing. The reasons the prophecies are pushing forward is because we're becoming that solid army that the Lord wants us to be, man. All right? Because we're fighting for the truth. That's why the prophecies are pushing forward. Because us joining hand in hand and saying all nations can be saved, well, man, they've been doing that. But now that we've woken up, you see all hell breaking loose on this earth, man. That's even more proof, man. Hey, yeah, we have to trust the process, man. All right? Let's get Genesis chapter 49, man. Let's get Genesis chapter 49. We have to trust the process, Israel, man. I'm just saying, y'all got to be careful about who y'all listening to, man. Because I'm going to tell you, it's brothers, kind of confounded on things they already know the answers on. And I don't want brothers to be confounded, man. But like, damn, it do say that, brother. But why does it say that, brother? Man, I'm telling you, man, people will beguile you, man. Put a spell on you, man. Man, witchcraft is not, I'm gonna tell y'all this. Witchcraft is not just or being a wizard. It's not you just at home, you got your big cauldron and you stir in the pot, you add frog legs and damn newt of this, and you got your chicken blood and you mix it all together. And you put powder in there and go poof, and you got the little thing of smoke. No, witchcraft is not, that's part of it. When you look at these damn pharmaceuticals, all right, and this damn meth and stuff like that, yeah, that is kind of what that is. But by witchcraft is also words, man. Words can be very crafty, all right? Witchcraft is basically just going against the Most High. Being deceptive is witchcraft, man. All right? Brothers be having agendas, man. All right, brothers be having agendas. They speak all sweet and nice, but brother, just they speak like that. All right, y'all gotta mark people like that, man. Genesis chapter 49, and let's start at verse 9. And it reads, Judah is a lion's whelp from the prey. My son, they are going up. He stoopeth down. He crouches as a lion, as an old lion. Who shall rouse him up, man? The Lord said, who shall rouse him up? Now, we were getting roused up in the spirit. All right, we were already beat down like an old lion. We were all timid, all right, and feeble, man. The Lord said, who shall rouse him up, man? All right, and right now, man, we kind of poking at Christ, man. Christ is us, man. Lord, we keeping our commandments. Lord, we keeping the commandments, man. We are that lion, but that true lion is Christ, man. And we are the ones that's rousing up Christ, man, when he see his people coming back. All right? When he see his people coming back to him, keeping the commandments, all right? Putting on the mind frame as someone that's going to rule this earth in righteousness. All right? Hey, man, Christ is ready, man. He's just waiting on the Father to say go, man. All right? So I want y'all to keep that same spirit, man. Keep that lion spirit, man. I know we ain't all of the tribe of Judah, but this is all talking about all of Israel right here. And mainly talking about our king, which we are a part of, man. So y'all keep, man, hey, we lions, man. We not effeminate, weak people that woke up and now we're slowly drifting back into the world. Nah, man. No. We have to keep pushing, man. Let's get Ezekiel chapter 37 real quick. I'm going to get two verses in Ezekiel real quick. Ezekiel chapter 37 and verse number 10. All right. Ezekiel chapter 37 and verse number 10. All right, and it reads, So I prophesied as he commanded me, and the breath came into them, and they lived and stood up upon their feet, an exceeding great army, man. This is talking about Israel. It's not talking about the other nations. We're not bringing up the other nations in this thing with us, man. This exceeding great army is the Lord's army, man. This exceeding great army is the children of Israel. The Lord is blowing the breath into us, not these damn heathen, man. All right? These heathen, they can't have the damn breath, man, which is going into the understanding of these scriptures, man. This breath is going into the commandment. It's going into the word, man. All right? Because it's the word that quicken our spirits, man. All right? And we were all dry bones at one time. Y'all don't go back to sleep. Man, y'all keep that fire, keep that energy. We finna rule this earth, man. All right? Jump down to verse 28. Verse 28, it says, and the heathen shall know that I, the Lord, do sanctify Israel. You see that? The Lord blew breath in the y'all are Israelite. We woke up, you know, and we put on our damn, we start putting on our spiritual armor back on, man. It's time to go to war, man. It's not time to get soft, man. All right? This is not time to get soft. It says, and the heathen shall know that I, the Lord, do sanctify Israel. We ain't talking about the other nations. And this is a prophecy that's happening right now. The Valley of Dry Bones is happening right now. It's been happening for the last since the what? Since the 60s, on the early 70s, man, late 60s, man. All right? It says, and the heathen shall know that I, the Lord, do sanctify Israel when my sanctuary shall be in the midst of them evermore. So right now, these heathen are seeing this, man. All right, they're seeing us rising up. Man, let's get Deuteronomy chapter 2 and verse 2. This is the last precept. Get Deuteronomy 2 and 2. Man, these heathens see us rising, man. And yes, don't let them, yeah, man, they're going to try to be part of us, man. That's what they always want to jump on our side when they see something good. But like they don't jump on our side when we're getting beat down. Next time we get shot in the streets, I need 1 million Edomites to storm the damn police station, man. Next time we got a damn knee on our neck. All right. Let's get Deuteronomy chapter 2 and verse 2, man. Ain't no simultaneous salvation for everybody, man. All right. These heathen are going to be saved for slavery, hardcore bondage. That's what they're going to be saved for. They have to build up. They got to break up all this concrete out here, man. All right. They got to get pickaxes and break up all this damn concrete out the damn ground, man. And it's going to take all the nations to do that. It's going to take every single last one of them, man. All right. All right. Let's do Deuteronomy chapter 2. And let's start at verse 24. And it reads, rise ye up, take your journey, and pass over the river Arnon. Behold, I have given unto thy hand Sihon, the Amorite king of Heshbon, and his land, being to possess it. All right. The Lord say, begin to possess it. Okay. It says, and contend with him in battle, man. So right now we're contending with these heathen in battle, man. Not with physical swords. The weapon or our warfare are spiritual. They're not carnal, man. What's that? 2 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 4. The weapons of our warfare are spiritual, man. All right. And right now we're contending in battle. If we're contending in battle against the nations, we can't bring them in on our side because they're gonna stab us in the damn back. Okay, but this is okay, and and you let him in on your side. Now he's getting all your information. He's going back to tell his other people. Next thing you know, you damn infiltrated, man. All right, this is something we have to do on our own, man. We have to do this on our own. That's why it's important for Israelites to stick together and stay on one accord, man. I know our doctrines could be a little bit different, which is fine, but man, saving the enemies, man, you a damn Christian, man. You are a Christian. All right. Verse 25. It says, this day will I begin to put dread of thee and fear of thee upon the nations, man. That's because we're turning the world upside down. We're turning Esau's world upside down right now. And they're afraid, man. We're putting fear and dread upon them. And that's why I'm gonna tell you, a lot of Israelite leaders, I'm not saying everybody, but a lot of Israelite leaders are you have some change doctrines, and all of a sudden they get all this money, man. Because the heathen are so scared, they'll offer you a lot of money. hey man, teach this and we get, but it's just to slow us down, man. But man, we can't let things like this slow us down, man. All right. It says, this day will I begin to put the dread of thee and the fear of thee upon the nations that are under the whole heaven, who shall report of thee and shall tremble and be in anguish because of thee. So when we out on the streets, every Saturday, I'm talking about all over the United States, on every corner of every major city and these small towns, man, you can't miss an Israelite camp. These damn white folks, these heathen, they go out and they see us prophesying, man. And not just even prophesying against them, they pissed off that we prophesying that we finna rule the earth, man. They prophesied, they mad that we prophesied that we're the kings of the earth. They're mad that we're prophesying that Christ is so-called black man. They're just mad because we're bringing out the truth and we're tearing down these strongholds, man. All right? And their world, the world that they're living in is being dissolved right before their damn eyes, man. Donald Trump is destroying this damn place, man. Literally. The person they voted for, they thought it was going to take us out, but the Lord made it to where it took them out, man. It's just amazing how the Most High used the devices that the enemy tried to use against us and put it against them, man. All right, just like all these missiles, man. The Lord finna blow all their ass up, man. All right, in a minute. So, yeah, that's pretty much the end of the class, man. All right, what we got? Okay, Moses has precepts. Says from Judah, nor a lawgiver from between his feet. All praises, man. Yeah, man. It says unto him shall the gathering of his people be. Right? Binding. Yeah, I should have kept reading that Genesis 49. Yeah, you're right. It says binding his foe unto this vine and the ass coat unto the choice vine, man. All right, so we're not integrating the other nations with us, man. This just not happening. It ain't happening. So, I'm not gonna talk about that no more. I just want to, y'all brothers and sisters, be careful about what y'all are, who y'all watching, man, because it can pull you and it can bug you out, man. All right. So I told Sister Chili that I was gonna read her thing. Let me see. I'm gonna just read quickly, sis. I might not got time for everything. It says, "No, we're not allowed to be gay in our home. Just she never knew it directly and said you can't be. To be gay in your home. Well, if you in this truth." Yeah, even in your home, you can't be gay. In your home. Now, if you're living with somebody else, sis, hey, that's their rules. And if they're like that, there's nothing that you can do about that. You can warn them, but you living in their house. All right? So there's really nothing that you can do about that. All right? Let me see what else is in here. 10. Man, come, man. I'm glad brothers like Moses, all y'all brothers in here, the offending the gospel, man. All right. So, hey, let me see. My God, I want to share something. I'm trying to read it real quick, sis. She said, I want to share something. I think the Most High answered me before I was even asked through prayer. I've been anticipating or thinking about asking him for a solution to my skin problems and some combo. Okay, I have bad skin, but I have moisturized very much. All right, if I don't have skin, I have eczema and I would get dry and a little bit. God gave me my answer without asking because he knew what I was thinking. My mom got me some hyperallergenic baby oil and my doctor prescribed me some, I can't say those big words. I probably can. I don't know if I'm pronounce that. Cream like I used to have for my eczema and it worked. Then like it does. Okay. So yeah, sis. So I'm praise to the Most High that the cream worked. You know what I'm saying? I had a homegirl. She very beautiful girl, man, and all of a sudden she just broke out all over. With skin issues, man. All right, with skin issues, but some of these are just the things that we have to deal with, and sometimes there's just a lot that the Lord gave us, man. You might have a skin issue, but it's somebody else that don't have a leg. You see that? You might have a skin issue, it might be somebody else that have cancer. You see what I'm saying? So that's how I always look at these things, man. Let me get a quick precept on that. Let's get Psalms chapter. There's a lot of precepts I can go to on that, man. But we want to keep in mind through all the medicine that we get, because the Lord do say that doctors are useful, but we want to make sure. We want to make sure that we turn our ways to the Most High, man. All right, we want to make sure that we put the Lord first. We make sure we make sure that our paths are clear. Make sure we're keeping the commandments, and then seek help from the doctor. All right, but this is somebody. But I'm glad that the medicine is working for you, sis. This is Psalms chapter 107 and verse 20. It says, He sent His word and healed them and delivered them from their destructions. God, and there's many other precepts, healing precepts. Is yeah, we want to make sure we always seek the Lord. Okay, when it concerns healing, man. All right, you are the damned devil. No, you are the Mohammed, and this is a damn Arab, man. This is a damn Arab, man. Okay, this is Ishmael, man. Hey, man, the Lord is gonna destroy you, man. And they bring out prophecies on Muhammad. Muhammad, your people sold our people into slavery, man. All right. In fact, some of our people are still over there in them Arab nations as slaves, man. You the damn devil, man. Right? You the devil, and your ass is going into slavery, man. All right. And that's the end of the class. I'm going to go ahead and end it right there, man. Y'all, please like, share, and subscribe. Help us to push this truth all over the four corners of this earth. Right? Thank y'all, brothers and sisters that have been paying alms. All right. Like I say, like I say, man, them alms help us greatly, man, at the Battle Axes. That's a great work that you do for the Lord. Y'all helping us keep the lights on in the building, helping us pay this high-ass rent. I know we all got our own rent to pay. All right, but just make sure that y'all giving to the Lord, man. Y'all have to make sure y'all giving the Lord y'all first fruits, man. All right. So I just want to say thank y'all. And like alms ain't just money all the time, man. Alms is being there and checking on brothers' welfare and the brothers' well-being, man. Sometimes alms is being on the phone, checking on brothers and making sure that they straight, man. Going over precept with brothers. There's many different ways to give alms, but one major way to give alms is with your wealth, man. All right, with your first fruits, man. All right. If you want to donate, you can hit. It's in the description. Our Cash App. All right, and our GoFundMe is in the description below. Y'all can hit us up. All right. Now Muhammad retracted his damn message, man. You see how this damn devil is? Call me a devil, and your damn people got our people in damn slavery. That's crazy. That's crazy as hell. You said and that's why I say all nations, man. We can't get comfortable with these damn people, man. That's why I say, man, all nations ain't finna be saved with us, man. All of them are going into slavery, man. They all have to pay. Hell, Daniel was righteous. So a lot of our forefathers were righteous, keeping the commandments perfectly, and they still went to slavery. What make you think these damn heathen, even if they tried to serve the Lord? All right, they still going to hardcore bondage just like us, man. All right, that's the end of the class. With that, man, y'all have a great rest of the week. I'm gonna say shalom.